It is seriously this stuff needs to stop because I don't know why sometimes you take men's leniencies as their weaknesses. A man will just see you, pick you up, try to do everything for you, and then you try to tell the person that Charlie Charlie, the way in the crowd, really half the pay what the amount fat take it, manage the home, do everything with it. Or no kakara one and so now you want it. Why is it like that? And do you in the first place, Benny, do you really think it is good for a man to let the woman know of the salary? Is it good? Ladies and gentlemen, the name is King Sabo, and there is this thing I don't seriously understand. Why are you always looking more beautiful than me when you come to the studios? Why?
Let's just say, looking for,
She's not looking for anybody. Hey, she's not looking for any. Benny, you're not looking for anybody.
I am looking for somebody.
Who are you looking for?
Anybody.
Anybody like how?
Like you.
You
out there.
No. Forget the out there. Like you, meaning like as a so me.
Not you.
You.
I would not be looking for you. I'm just here.
You out there, we are looking for you, okay?
Looking for you.
Yeah. The name is Kinsabu once again, like I said. This is Benny. I'll not let her introduce herself because she has always, been doing this kind of Benny. Not today. So she's Benny.
Benny.
I just mentioned your name.
Oh, really? Yeah, sure.
You see, she's a problem I'll be bringing out very soon for us to discuss, okay? Anyone out there who is interested in this show, just say hi on the comment section. I'll get in contact with you. You come and then we solve this problem. this very one. Yes. Alright, so Benny,
it's gonna take long.
People will come.
I'm a huge mathematics problem.
Oh, you there? We will take
like maths.
like 5 episodes. Your problem. Alright, so on today's episode on the Anonymous Show, he says, I am married to my wife for 2 years, and in his period, every month I give her half of my salary for upkeep and home management. Sabi.
You understand?
Yo.
The man who Sabi.
Yo. I save half of the remaining money for future purposes and use the rest for my personal things. We have no children, and my wife equally works and makes some good money every month. I have never questioned her about what she uses her money for. But this my wife insists that the 1,800 I give her every month is not enough, so I should just give her all my salary so that if I need anything, I ask her to give it to me. This one to be Sabi. This one to be Sabi. You are disappointed. Alright. I don't understand this nonsense and this threatening to report me. Hey, threatening to report me to our families that I give my money to side chicks and don't take care of her. Does this even make sense? And please, my friends insist I'll file for a divorce, but I am an elder at church and can't do that. Is there any other way to settle this? Benny, is there any other way to settle this issue? Any other way? Before Benny will come out with anything, I think, she's seriously thinking about it. So if you have any comment at all about...
I'm just frozen right now.
You're frozen? Okay, so she's frozen, right? You are laughing.
No, like...
Freeze, like freeze.
At first, that was then. Now I'm okay.
Okay, now you're okay. Okay, so at first she was frozen and now she's okay. You're okay, right?
I wanted to process everything. Like...
Alright. So, are you done processing? Let us hear.
Is there any other way?
Yes, is there any other way?
If not for the viewer's sake, if not for camera's sake, I would have told him that he should start. He said half of the salary.
Yes,
right?
half.
You can give him.
Yes.
But now she wants everything.
Everything. Meanwhile, you are also working, and then your husband don't ask you anything about your money.
I mean, this is why sometimes some guys or some men, this is why some of them sometimes they don't even give out their salary, their main salary. They don't even tell their wives or even family members about it. Because how could you? I don't mean to say she's being greedy, but in this case, that is what she's trying to do, and mm, my dear, it's not fair.
Why don't you call a spade a spade?
I'm trying.
Is she being greedy, or she's not being greedy?
She's being greedy.
That is it.
Okay,
Stop
because
covering up for her.
you have your own job that you're doing, and your husband doesn't even ask you anything about your salary.
It pays well.
But meanwhile, you want everything. The other way out right now is that I wish I could have told the man that he should rather present the issue to the family. Since the lady is threatening to take it to the family, he should rather present the issue to the family and then allow the family members to judge from their own perspective.
And you see, you know something about this generation, even if not this generation crap is here, there's thing I've studied. In our society, mostly when it comes to a lady and a guy, or a woman and a man's issue, the man is always limited. Are you aware of that?
Sure, they will just tell you, oh, you're a man, learn to endure.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not everything that you have to endure.
Why are ladies like you people? Some of you know. Why are you mostly like that? Like, oh my goodness, I don't know. Why?
For me, I tell the truth. Go straight to the point, like hit the nail on the head.
Why are you guys like that?
Always have to endure. I don't think I would. Okay, I've not been there, and I don't pray to be at that stage. But I don't think I would be doing that to my husband.
Are you sure?
Sure.
What about your boyfriend?
Boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to do it to my husband. How much more my boyfriend?
Maybe a boyfriend. Boyfriends are really, really sometimes not considered.
You know, my husband, the one that like, if I'm married to, okay, so like if I do anything, he could just divorce me. Even that one, I'm not going to do it to him. Not a boyfriend, and then watch me, you can just say, oh, it's over. What are you gonna do? You understand? Meanwhile, to some, it could even be that it's not only about the money. You could also be really into him. You understand? And then this person just calls you and be like, oh, you are too demanding, or you are demanding what I can't offer. So let's break up. How are you going to move on? How are you going to feel? It's not right.
It is seriously this stuff needs to stop, because I don't know why sometimes you take men's leniencies as their weaknesses. A man will just see you, pick you up, try to do everything for you, and then you try to tell the person that Charlie, yeah, you know, crowd, yeah, really half the pay or the amount, fat, take it, manage the home, do everything with it. Or no kakara one and so now you want it. Why is it like that? And do you in the first place, Benny, do you really think it is good for a man to let the woman know of the salary? Is it good?
Sometimes it's good, sometimes too it's not. Okay, it is good when, let's say, your wife is too demanding. That way, you need to let her know that, my dear, this is the actual salary that I am getting.
Okay.
And then this is part of it is used to run this affairs. And then the remaining one is given to you. So please learn to
manage.
You understand? In that case, it is right for her to know.
Okay.
But in this case, that she knows that you are keeping this amount of money and giving her half of it, and yet still she's not satisfied. Still wants everything. She still wants all. It was in the first place. I would say it was a big mistake for him to even disclose his whole salary to her.
How can you even like? I still don't get it. How can a woman tell the man, say, give me all your money, and then if you need anything, come to me?
I mean, You're supposed to be the support system.
So is
Women
is
are,
she not even the one who is supposed to give everything to the man, and then if she rather needs something, and I know the
let me tell you this. I heard of this story. Okay, it was like a married couple, and the guy or the man in question has been living with the woman for a long time before they even got married. And then he didn't even know that the lady was taking a huge amount of money, like times three of his own. And then this lady got money, saved a whole lot of it, and then bought an apartment, not rent, bought an apartment. And then she found a way to convince the husband that we should move into this place, like that place is okay, and the payment and everything is low, so we can manage that one. And then the husband moved in with the woman. They moved in to stay together over there. And then every month, this man has been paying
for the
rent.
house rent.
Yes.
House rent.
Paying for the house rent, not knowing the house is even for the wife. I read the story and I was like, really? Like,
wait. God.
And according to the man, he has
women.
been paying for the house rent for over 4 years.
Why? Your own house.
Yes.
You bought it yourself.
Yes.
You moved in.
Told the husband, convinced the husband that
I've
seen an apartment over here and their rent is very moderate, so let's move into it. Let's go and then make inquiries. And she hired someone to stand as the landlord of the place. And then they took the salary, they took the rent, as in the man used his own money to pay for the rent for like 2 years. So the rent has expired and he wanted to go and then pay. So he has been looking for the landlord, he couldn't find him. You understand? So he was just talking with the lady, like, oh, I wanted to go and pay the rent to the landlord, but I've been looking for him. And then the lady also asked the guy to come back, take the second rent.
Wow.
You understand? So it was the third rent that the guy was obviously maybe had traveled or like he wasn't around. So that was when he was like, I've been looking for this gentleman, and then people started showing him where the guy used to stay. So he went there, was like, my whole landlord staying in this kind of place. He made the inquiries and then got to meet the guy's sister.
Okay.
The supposed landlord's sister. And then he was like, oh, it was your wife that came here to have a plan with my brother. And actually, the house is for your wife, but she just came to plan with my brother because when she was buying the house, it was actually, she got to know of that place through my brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a whole story for a whole different day. This story is a whole issue on its own.
Story, please.
Yeah, so yeah, a story is a story. So get ready with your comments on why are ladies, some ladies, let me use some because if I don't use some, I have to use some.
Some of us, I would say that
you're
on
wicked.
A more serious note, not that we are wicked.
By what?
Some of us are very bossy. As in, we always prefer to have the ultimatum, like the mighty hand,
to do everything,
the upper hand to do everything.
Meanwhile, you guys are just supporters.
And even there are some ladies that if you give them like a mile or an inch, they make it a mile. If you, let's say I'm your lady and you are trying to give me that maximum respect and everything, I will take that and build upon it and start using it against you, which is not good.
Why is it always supposed to be like that?
Please, your man trusted you enough to tell you his own salary. He, being thoughtful, decided that he was going to give you half of it, keep it for other matters, and then he has to, like, at least a man has got to keep something. Even Sarkodie said, so at least he needs to have something to keep it. You understand? For other emergency, anything can happen. So you keeping everything, and let's say an emergency happens and he needs money as soon as possible at a different place. Let's say he's not even in the house. You have to go and send him Momo, or like,
This is so much
please,
uncalled for.
you
This
don't have
is
to be
very,
bossy
very uncalled for. Seriously.
over your husband. It shouldn't be. So our dear mothers and sisters and aunties, please. I don't know. Some people.
This man too is an elder in church.
That's what I was about to say, that some people, they've got so much opportunity that sometimes they tend to abuse their rights.
Seriously, because I don't think no man, maybe in a way, I will not do. Why will I do this? Half of my money for.
You see why he's still single? This is why.
Really? Okay, so let's take it as if we are dating right now. Will you watch me give you half of my salary? Once you have yours, I don't ask you anything about it, and then you still want me to give you the rest.
You said, let's take it as we are dating. Okay.
Will you do that?
These people are married.
What about married? Leave them. Relationship. What will you do?
No guy will give you that amount of money simply because he's in a relationship with you.
And that is why I'm still not, yes.
That's why you're still
yes, I want it like that because I think, bro, see, now this is what we are going to do. Do you remember Hakimi, that footballer? That is all what we are going to do now. Everything that belongs to us is going to our moms. That is it. So if you want anything from me, go to my mama. That is it.
Seriously.
Yes.
When that issue came up, at some point I understood the guy. I understood what he did, because the lady was just trying to be greedy, and
you see that thing.
It had to be that way. So.
If this thing came out earlier, Benny will be like, you see, Hakimi, this is why you are still single. But today you are telling me at some point you understood why.
Yes, I did. Because it looks as if some of the women or ladies today, they've just realized that, oh, there is also a law covering us.
Yes. So because of that,
let me try this, and I'm sure I will extort everything from you.
They would rather mess up and then put everything on us, and just because guys, men, when it comes to these issues, we are limited, they will just try to dupe us. Hey, Charlie.
Who said you're limited?
You say what?
Who said you're limited?
Oh, a guy and a lady.
Who said you're limited?
If they have issues, you be there, my friend. Are you sure about that?
Sure.
How many times do guys win over ladies? How many? Can you count them? More.
Yeah, many more.
Many more.
Many more.
Do you know of anyone who won a case over a lady? Any name?
Hakimi just won, right? He did, didn't he?
He was just smart enough. He was very smart enough.
He won.
That is why he won. Aside that, Charlie, we do suffer. Men, we do suffer.
Just because.
And sometimes chill. If you get.
Sometimes someone needs you. You're part of it.
What do we do?
What do you do about it?
Yeah, then. We are part of it. What do we do?
You too, sometimes you are part of it. Okay.
We overhype you ladies, right?
No overhyping. As in, sometimes when the bit to the baby break, and then later, yes.
It's normal because of how of late you guys have been treating us. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks as if there is this thing I don't understand. Anytime Benny is in the studios, she always want to look more beautiful than me. She always want to be more sexier than me. This has been the You see what she did do? You see Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Anonymous Show. The name still remains King SABO, and this is Benny Benedicta Nanadwa. Anyway, you call her, she will answer. I wish you guys can see what is going on down here. She's distracting me, Benny. Let me sign
Bye.
out in peace, lah.
Are we not signing out? You are doing the same.
Alright, so if you have anything to say about this program, if you have, leave your comments at the comment section and then we will read it out for you. This is the Anonymous Show. See you same time, same day, whatever time, whatever day. Bye. SABO TV, the eye of the youth.